Hello, everybody, and welcome into the broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese coming to you live tonight, and the main event has arrived on MLS All-Star Week. It is time for the MLS All-Star Game, the 2021 edition in beautiful Los Angeles, California, from Bank of California Stadium on the West Coast. The MLS All-Stars against the Liga MX All-Stars. And boy, should this be a lot of fun. It's the first time in an MLS All-Star game that we're seeing two sets of All-Stars square off against each other. Hello, Nate. Hello, Braulio. You get some dominoes, man. And sit back and enjoy this one. It should be a great game on tap tonight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And I'm really looking forward to this. Should be an awesome game with the best players of MLS and Liga MX squaring off in this one. You didn't like the violin anthem? Yeah, I agree. I never like when it's instrumental national anthems. I like when it's actually sung. That's how I think it should always be. And I appreciate the kind words, Braulio, as Liga MX are in all white, ready to kick this one off. MLS All-Stars in all black. And in this first half, Liga MX will be attacking from right to left. The MLS All-Stars attacking from left to right. Here we go. You already had your dinner, Nate. I did as well. It's 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:40 p.m. local time in LA, and off we go. The opening whistle blown. This should be a fun couple of hours. We're underway between the MLS All-Stars and the Liga MX All-Stars at Bank of California Stadium in Los Angeles. Liga MX with a quick giveaway. MLS immediately in possession. Here is Christian Roldan, his brother Alex also on the All-Star team, and their teammates at the club level with the Seattle Sounders. In fact, Alex and Christian both starting this game. Seattle had a high of 6 All-Stars for MLS, and all 6 All-Stars from Seattle are in the starting lineup, so more than 50% of the starting lineup plays for the Seattle Sounders, and there's a foul committed by New England Revolution's Gustavo Bou. I am a Revolution fan. They're my local MLS club, so a big fan of Gustavo Bou. The Revolution had tied for second most All-Stars. They had 4. Gustavo Bou, Matt Turner, Tajon Buchanan, and Carlos Heel. Carlos Heel not playing because he's injured. Tajon Buchanan is busy in Belgium signing a contract with Club Brugge, but he will finish up the season with the Revolution, which I'm glad to see. And here comes Bou down the left wing. By the way, Pedro Gallese is in goal for the MLS All-Stars. Nuhu, Walker Zimmerman, Yamar, and Alex Roldan make up the defense. João Paulo and Christian Roldan, the 2 holding mids for the MLS All-Stars. Then you have Gustavo Bou, Lucas Zelarayan, and Diego Rossi. And up top, meanwhile, it's Seattle's main man, Raul Ruidiaz. So a 4-2-3-1 formation for the MLS All-Stars. I'll get to the Liga MX starting lineup momentarily. It's Guillermo Ochoa in goal. Long-time great goalkeeper. And then it's Kevin Alvarez, Doria, Cesar Montes, and Jorge Sanchez at the back. Angel Mena, Diego Valdez, Pedro Aquino, and Fernando Goriaran in the midfield. Jonathan Rodriguez up top alongside Nicolas Ibanez. There's a foul committed by Lucas Zelarayan, defending MLS Cup champ Zelarayan with the Columbus Crew. All right, man. All right. Pepe is a sub. Yeah, he is. I mean, it's not necessarily the best of the best in the starting lineup. We'll see all the players take the field. So there's unlimited substitutions. So, I mean, just the fact that all 6 players from Seattle are starting, that was interesting to see. By the way, Bob Bradley is the manager of these MLS All-Stars. Juan Reynoso Guzman is in charge of Liga MX. Good evening, PDX. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Chapo Montes on the bench. Not sure why. Not sure why. But as I mentioned, we'll see all of the available substitutes make entrances in this one, as there was a heavy touch from Zelarayan. MLS back in possession, however. It's flicked on towards Diego Rossi, who's the hometown player for LAFC. LAFC, who, in all honesty, have been struggling this season. And that's settled nicely in the midfield by Christian Roldan. Sprayed out wide for Diego Rossi. Rossi holding. Now plays it into the middle. This is Rui Diaz. Bumped a little bit, and a foul called by the referee. 4th minute of play. This may be an exhibition game, but after all, it is MLS against Liga MX, the U.S. versus Mexico, if you like. So there's going to be some bad blood out there, and I'm sure we're going to see some physical play. That's not the first foul we're going to see tonight. I can guarantee you that much. A free kick on the way for the MLS All-Stars. Guillermo Ochoa providing instructions, and standing over the free kick is João Paulo, one of the 6 Seattle All-Stars in the starting lineup. João Paulo of Brazil, 2nd in the league in assists, and it's a good ball in towards the back post. Header away, and now settled by Angel Mena. Liga MX struggle to clear. Diego Rossi quickly dispossessed. However, it's won back. A great tackle on that far side from Nuhu Tolo. And wanting the foul was Nuhu. Didn't get the call. 5 minutes gone, and already an intriguing start. Yeah, there didn't seem to be all that much in the challenge, in all honesty. What did I have for dinner, Nate? Good question. I actually had a cheeseburger. Yeah, I had a cheeseburger with some rice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Here's Gustavo Bo battling for possession on the far side. And the flag has gone up offside against MLS. And there you have it. In the crowd are Cesar Roldan and Ana Roldan, the father and mother of both Christian and Alex Roldan. How special is this for those 2 players? Get this. They're teammates on the Seattle Sounders. They're now teammates and both in the starting lineup together on the MLS All-Star team. And in actually a week's time, they could be facing off against each other in World Cup qualifiers. Christian for the United States, Alex for El Salvador. So that is very interesting indeed. Usually you see brothers, if on the rare occasion it happens, usually it's brothers playing together on the national team and against each other at the club level. Christian and Alex, for them, it's the exact opposite. As we are 7 minutes in, just about, here for Liga MX, it is Diego Valdez. The cross dealt with and cleared away by Walker Zimmerman, who now plays for Nashville. However, Liga MX back with it, looking for a shot as Jorge Sanchez instead clips one in, and the header won by Christian Roldan. MLS struggling to clear, however, they get a free kick awarded. Meanwhile, down went Diego Valdez for Liga MX, and play will be halted by the official as Valdez is a bit slow to get up. They actually called a handball there, and yeah, he got kicked afterwards, but the handball came prior to the foul, and that could have easily been a penalty kick for Liga MX, but the referee rightly called the handball, which happened before the infraction, I should say. You had fish? Very good, Nate. Yeah, I don't eat fish too often, as this is a through ball played in, deflected in the path of Rossi. Rossi a chance! Rossi the chip, it's cleared off the line, and the rebound blocked. Gustavo Bo, the second chance, and MLS were inches away from scoring the opening goal. It's a goal line clearance for Liga MX. What a defensive effort that was. Raul Rui Diaz wasn't looking for Rossi, but the deflected pass fell into the path of Rossi, who went for the chip, and what a clearance off the line that was. Because he beat Ochoa, but couldn't beat Jorge Sanchez, who came flying in to clear that one out of what appeared to be an empty net. Thanks, Karam, for tuning in. Yeah, I know. I don't even get me started on Cam Newton with the Patriots. That's another story for another day. As this is out on the far side for an MLS throw-in. Nuhu takes it. Now settled, but given away by Pedro Aquino. Oh, that's a great chip. Rossi heads it in the path of Rui Diaz. But there to clear was Doria, the Brazilian. I know, man. Rossi, so close to scoring. That was a cheeky little chip over Ochoa, and I thought it was going into the goal until Jorge Sanchez came in with an incredible clearance off the goal line. Walker Zimmerman heads it down. Now with it for Liga MX's Jonathan Rodriguez. Laid back to Valdez. Here's a strike from distance, but sent over the bar by Fernando Goriaran from Uruguay. And look at that, Chicharito, who unfortunately isn't participating in this game because of an injury. He's in attendance for this one, and he's actually up in the booth right now with John Strong and Stu Holden, who are calling the game for Fox Sports 1. Thank you, Fabian, for tuning in over on Periscope. You're rooting for Liga MX, fair enough. I'm pulling for MLS. Since I am from the United States, I am a fan of the New England Revolution in MLS. And there's a foul against the MLS All-Stars. Down went Nico Ibanez. Yeah, I know. That was a chance that I thought surely Rossi was going to put away. I thought surely it was going in. And what's the situation here? We've reached the 10-minute mark, and I'm not sure what the conversation is between the referee and his fourth official. Oh, and here we go. It is an unfortunate situation that we sadly have become all too familiar with, and it's Mexican fans saying a homophobic chant. And it's a sad sight here at the MLS All-Star Game. So that's why the referee has told the players to come to midfield. The step one in CONCACAF's protocol to deal with this homophobic chant is pausing the game for 3 minutes and bringing all the players into the midfield circle. Then if it happens again, the teams would go to the locker room for 10 minutes. And if we were to see it for a third time, the game would be abandoned and it would be finished at a later date behind closed doors. Thank you, Vaughn, for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. And this is really a sad thing because what was supposed to be a celebration of these two great leagues in CONCACAF has sadly been overshadowed early on by homophobic chants that are nothing new, unfortunately, from Mexican supporters. We saw it all the way back in March is when when CONCACAF started to step in and deal with it as best as they could. Back in the Olympic qualifiers, the CONCACAF Olympic qualifiers down in Guadalajara. We saw it over the summer in some Mexico friendlies and the Gold Cup. And hopefully it stops sooner rather than later. But, it keeps coming up, and it's just unfortunate. But we do resume play here, 13th minute of action. Thank you, man. Thank you, Braulio. The throw in here will be taken by Alex Roldan, the outside back from the Seattle Sounders. Here's Raul Ruidiaz. A double team emerges. And now it comes into the midfield with João Paulo. Paulo fouled and a free kick to MLS. Paulo does have that left hand wrapped up. I don't know what type of hand or finger injury he's dealing with, as this is turned over by Liga MX. And a driving effort blocked. Zelarayan had the opportunity. Liga MX failed to clear. Here comes Ruidiaz into the box. Ruidiaz still going. He's taken down. No penalty awarded. It now comes out to Nuhu. Nuhu settles for Zelarayan. Nice run down the wing by Alex Roldan. He cuts inside. Now lays it back for Christian, his brother. Christian down the right wing, looking to cross. It's whipped in. Ochoa claims it out of the air. A promising service, but Ochoa was there to deal with it. Soccer fans have the worst fans in sports. Well, I wouldn't categorize it as the worst fans in sports, Vaughn, but I see where you're coming from. Yeah, they even go on the field, as we saw, unfortunately, in the Nice-Marseille game. I'd say the most passionate fans in sports, which, unfortunately, some fans, become overly passionate and sometimes idiotic. Yeah. So, some fans take it too far. There's no doubt about that. But I think that's just because of how passionate soccer fans are around the world. And obviously, there's no place for, discriminatory chants or fans streaking onto the field. There's no place for that. You're absolutely right, Vaughn. No doubt about it. As we are a quarter hour into the match, Gustavo Bo, a nice ball out wide, settled by Alex Roldan, clipped in the air, and Ochoa will have that one fall into his arms. Taking a look back at the Diego Rossi opportunity, talk about a goal line clearance. This ball was extremely close to going in, and Jorge Sanchez came to the rescue for Liga MX. The MLS All-Stars were so close to their first goal of the night very early on, and it's really been all MLS in the early stages. Let's go MLS, absolutely, absolutely. Well, yeah, that's understandable, Nate. I've said some nasty stuff about the Yankees as a Red Sox fan. Hello, ID. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yes, I heard that, Vaughn. I don't know if it's official. I think it is. Yeah, that Mexico can't play with fans for their next 2 home games, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, CONCACAF have to do something. The chant can't keep popping up at all games, including, whatever it is, the Mexican national team or Mexican clubs. It has to stop. And I don't know why the fans keep doing it because, well, I kind of know because CONCACAF hasn't come down strictly enough for a punishment. But now that there'll be no fans in the next couple of games, and all of a sudden when you start deducting points from the Mexican national team, that's when the fans will stop. But we'll see how far CONCACAF goes with it because the issue doesn't appear to be going away, sadly. Here is Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez into the middle with Pedro Aquino. And that is a foul against Liga MX. Aquino, the guilty one. Liga MX really haven't had that long of a spell of possession. No score yet. A special night. The first ever MLS All-Star game where the MLS All-Stars are facing another set of All-Stars. and the first MLS All-Star Game where the two rosters playing against each other are in the middle of their seasons. Now, Liga MX just started their season a few weeks ago, but nonetheless, these guys are in form. And of course, a lot of these Liga MX All-Stars were playing over the summer for their international teams, whether that be in the Gold Cup or Copa America. Yeah, I'd agree. MLS is very dynamic. Yeah, MLS is growing as a league, and I think this is a great opportunity for, you know, both leagues to be put on display because I know plenty of Americans who don't know anything about Liga MX. As Diego Rossi has it, Rossi trying to thread it through, couldn't connect with Zelarayan. Now here is a looping ball, and that floats over the end line for a goal kick. And in the same breath, I know a lot of people who love Liga MX, watch a lot of it, and don't pay any attention to MLS. And so I think this is a great opportunity for fans of each league to really see what the other league has to offer. And maybe this is a sign of things to come because obviously there's been talks for years now about a possible MLS Liga MX merger down the road. How close are we to that possibility? I'm not sure, but I feel like this is a big step towards that as we are 20 minutes in. Liga MX on the attack, cross to the back post, settled nicely, and the shot is in. The first shot on target for Liga MX is a goal. It's Jonathan Rodriguez. It's 1-0. Liga MX All-Stars strike first in LA. Well, that touch from Jonathan Rodriguez to settle was just a work of art. And then the finish, composed as you like. Liga MX in front. And the cross was beautiful as well. That touch with the chest to settle. Just beautiful from Jonathan Rodriguez. The cross was just over the head of Alex Roldan. And the finish, just a low drive with too much pace for Pedro Galese to stop. And it's Liga MX who pounced first in Los Angeles. We'll see how MLS now responds. The breakthrough goal has come about midway through the opening half of play. Rodriguez with 26 goals last season for Cruz Azul. He's no stranger to finding the back of the net, and that was exemplified moments ago. Yeah, I heard about that, Nate. I heard about that. Yeah, it's interesting with Real Madrid and PSG in talks over a possible Kylian Mbappe transfer as Liga MX are attacking down the left flank. Kevin Alvarez on his right, floating one towards the penalty spot. The header not clear just yet, although that's a crucial touch, and Gustavo Bo is onto it. Bo with pace down the left wing, the Argentine, finding Raul Ruidiaz, the Peruvian. And now it's with João Paulo. It comes now to a fellow Seattle Sounder, Alex Roldan. His brother, Christian. Here's Yamar. The Sounders teammates just working with each other at the moment. This ball worked towards Ruidiaz. A little bit of pressure applied, but it's dealt with nicely by Jorge Sanchez. And a Liga MX player down. And it looks like it's a head injury here. And it is Jonathan Rodriguez who scored the goal moments ago for Liga MX. Oh, wow, Nate. Really? 220 million euros. Yeah, I was hearing at least 200. So that's insane. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not surprised. For a player like Mbappe, I had a feeling that it was going to take something like that for the move to happen. But it'll be interesting because the deadline is Tuesday, right? Last day of August. So we'll see if anything gets done. Yeah, I know. It's a shame Carlos Vela is injured. It really is. Bob Bradley, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, leading MLS. He's been a 3-time MLS Coach of the Year all the way back in 1998, then in 2006, and most recently in 2019, a couple years ago. And that ball will just go out for a Liga MX goal kick. Gustavo Bo was chasing. Oh, I'm just now realizing that the MLS All-Stars on their shoulder have the patch of their club team. That's cool. I don't think Liga MX have something like that. '25th minute, and we will see some changes likely at the 30-minute mark from both sets of teams. A reminder that this Saturday, rivalry week continues in MLS, and boy, is it a rivalry game on tap. El Tráfico, LAFC against the LA Galaxy. Always must watch. That is Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That header knocked out of play. A throw-in coming for Liga MX. No ID. Harry Kane actually announced yesterday that he is staying with Tottenham. So he's staying with Tottenham in the end after all of that. It doesn't look like the move to Man City will happen, at least now. Yeah, apparently Man City do have their eyes on Ronaldo now, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, exactly, Nate. And there's only 1 year left on Mbappe's contract, so even if the move doesn't get made to Real Madrid this week, he can go next summer. I'm sure he will if he doesn't move in the next few days. Here's Liga MX threatening again, crossed into the 6 and sent away, out of danger by Alex Roldan. Hello, Van. Hope all is well with you. And thank you for tuning in. So it will be a corner kick for Liga MX, and over to take it is Goriaran. Or Goriaran. Sorry, I was stressing the wrong syllables and accent over the A. The Uruguayan elects to play it short. And here's a good in-swinger. Ball inside the 6, and trying to find it was, I believe, Aquino. It was eventually cleared away by Yeimar. And here comes the first substitution of the night, and it comes from Liga MX. They'll actually make a few changes here. And it looks like Nicolas Ibanez will be coming off. So Ibanez, Mena, and Ochoa all making way. And I'll let you know the 3 coming on momentarily. All right, so we'll see Talavera come in for Ochoa, Pineda, and Jimenez also on. Yep. So those are the changes from Liga MX. MLS will just wait a moment to make their first set of substitutions. What's up, Eldon? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Zelarayan trying to resettle that. Yeah, I am back. I am back at my house, which is great. My usual setup where the lighting is much better than it was when I was off location. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Harry Kane's got to leave at some point. Yeah, as you say, because he's a great player, and if he wants to win trophies, it's not going to happen at Tottenham. So, thank you, Juan, for stopping in. Who scored? Jonathan Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez scored. You lost your ID. That's not good, Van. Here's Diego Rossi. Wide it comes. There's a heavy challenge. A clean one, according to the referee. A tussle on the ground. Liga MX come away with possession. Oh, that's a bad pass in the middle, but Liga MX survive a scare as it's clear downfield. Here's Pedro Galese, the Paraguayan keeper for Orlando City. How'd the Hurricane go? Fortunately, it basically completely missed my area. Yeah, well, there were some strong winds for like a few hours, and some torrential downpours, but nothing more than that. It was kind of just a normal little storm that came through. So yeah, luckily we didn't get hit pretty much. So you were doing your homework. Well, carry on with that. Don't focus on my broadcast. Homework's the most important priority. All right, here comes some changes for MLS. It looks like Andre Blake will be coming in goal for MLS. Andre Blake, the Jamaican from the Philadelphia Union. As we are closing in on the 30-minute mark in Los Angeles, Rui Diaz is coming out, as well as Nuhu, Zelarayan, and Yeimar. So those are all the players coming off. Pizarro, Blake, Wagner, Cowell, and Murillo all into the match for MLS. So I'll just have to update my lineup sheet here. So I hope you don't mind. Obviously, this is kind of a nightmare game from a commentator's perspective with all the substitutions being made, but it is what it is. And here come Liga MX, a through ball by Rodriguez, but Andre Blake is off his line to get there. His first action of the night. Here's Rodolfo Pizarro, who is called in late as a replacement, the Inter Miami man from Mexico. Oh, you can pay $5 for a replacement. Well, that's good. That's good. You just realized that I'm in my house. Yes, indeed. Oh, this is a great through ball. Gustavo Bo is flagged offside. His shot went up into the stands nonetheless. The AR all over that one. Gustavo Bo and the New England Revolution having a fantastic season, I should mention. As they sit atop the Revs sit atop the MLS standings. 32nd minute of play now in the MLS All-Star Game. Liga MX with a 1-0 lead, courtesy of a Jonathan Rodriguez goal, and here he is on the ball. He squares it for Valdez. Back it comes to Rodriguez. Here now is Goriaran. And that's a poor pass that gets away on the far side from Jorge Sanchez, out for an MLS throw-in. All right, a free kick awarded to MLS, who are seeking the equalizer. Just getting caught up with all the substitutions that took place. So MLS made 5 changes. Liga MX made 3 right around the half-hour mark. And advantage played by the referee. Liga MX on the counter. That's a great recovery from Alex Roldan. Intercepted that ball. The header in behind, however, for a Liga MX corner kick. You were doing your homework and you forgot where you put it? That stinks, man. You get out early. Oh, is that right? Okay. Any plans on streaming the Prem this week? I'm not sure, Eldon. I'm not sure quite yet. Possibly, as that's quickly thrown out by Andre Blake. And here's a chance for MLS. Gustavo Bo leading the attack. Bo on his left, lays it ahead. Pizarro won't get there. And it's a chance wasted. It looked promising on the counter for the MLS All-Stars. And this game really starting to pick up its pace. I am going to be busy over the weekend, Eldon, because I am getting ready for school, which starts for me on Tuesday. But there's a chance I may be able to do. I'd love to do Liverpool-Chelsea, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I'll be home during the game. You don't start until September, ID? Okay. Where do you live again? Yeah, I live in Massachusetts, so we start on Tuesday, which is August 31st. So back when I was in like elementary school, we wouldn't start till after Labor Day, but lately we've been starting the week before Labor Day. A reminder that the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying gets underway next week. And on September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the United States will take on Canada. That's their second of 3 World Cup qualifiers in that window. And I do plan to be on the call for that. I'll try to be on the call for every U.S. CONCACAF World Cup qualifier. No promises, but I'll try. You started today, Oscar. Okay, very good, very good. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it a lot, man. Used to enjoy school, not anymore. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm heading into my senior year of high school, so I mean, yeah, it's stressful with like, just not even the schoolwork, but just, getting ready for college and applying to colleges, that whole process is a handful. So, yeah, I'm heading into my senior year of high school. You started on the 12th. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, and then like, taking AP classes, it's not easy, but it is what it is. It's fun hanging out with friends in school, and that's the fun part, but the workload, not so much. Did I try out for the soccer team? No, I did not, Oscar. Unfortunately, I had to stop playing soccer a few years ago because of issues with my feet. So that's when I started to take sports broadcasting seriously and started to do this. So yeah, I still play soccer for fun, but not for my high school or club anymore. I used to play club soccer as well. But not anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I love sports broadcasting as well. And I want to pursue a sports broadcasting career, as this is a shot from distance and it's sent wide. Oh, Zurich University. Okay, very good. Very good. That's right. You're from Europe. Very good. Okay. No, it's not my leg, Van. It's my feet. It's my feet. But what was I gonna say? What state am I from? Do I go to school in Massachusetts? LEM. Thanks for stopping in, LEM. I appreciate it. No, I can't put up the lineup on the ticker, Van. That would be too complicated with all of the substitutions being made. So I can't do that. That is highly doubtful, Oscar, but hey. You're from Florida? Okay, cool, cool. And Liga MX win a free kick here. Down went Pedro Aquino. Aquino, the no-look pass, and Pizarro came in late with the challenge. Yeah, Pizarro knew what he was doing, that's for sure. So final minutes of the opening half. Yeah, that's fair, ID. That's fair. On the ball now for MLS. In the midfield is number 5, and that would be or no, did they just make a substitution? No, sorry, 25. That was Walker Zimmerman. Now Liga MX back with it. Pedro Aquino had it. Now it's driven forward by Doria. And that'll be a handball. Handball spotted against Orbelin Pineda. Liga MX is not way better. Come on, man. Come on. It's not way better. It's still a better league, I will admit. I mean, that's been proven in CONCACAF Champions League. Although if MLS were to win this game, then, but I think they're close. I wouldn't say way better. I mean, that's just silly. That's just silly. The talent is pretty even. As this falls to Gustavo Bo. Bo could be in. A heavy first touch, though, allows Talavera to scoop that one up. Gustavo Bo has been in the danger areas, but hasn't quite been able to put one away. Hello, Sabrina. How's the game been so far? It's been lively. It's been lively. Yeah, it's been a good first half. But unfortunately, Liga MX scored the opening goal. You don't always dominate. That's nonsense, Oscar. That's nonsense, man. And here is advantage played. Driving forward with it is João Paulo. Paulo going wide. Diego Rossi laying it back for Kai Wagner. Sliding in to keep it alive from distance. The effort is blocked, and now moving it forward for Liga MX is Diego Valdez. A great through ball. In with a chance is Liga MX, but Blake comes out and makes the stop. An incredible work of goalkeeping from Andre Blake, because that was quite the opportunity for Jimenez down that right wing. You rather Blake in goal? I'd rather have Turner in goal. But we'll see Matt Turner in the final 30 minutes, I'm sure. He'll come in around the hour mark. Mexico aren't the Giants of CONCACAF. That's nonsense, man. The U.S. beat Mexico twice this summer. I mean, come on, man. But I'm not here to have an argument. I understand that you support Mexico, and I support the U.S., but I mean, saying Mexico are the Giants of CONCACAF, that's just silly. And now here come the MLS All-Stars. Another heavy touch from Diego Rossi. Well, this game has really come alive in the last few minutes. No, I know you're Jamaican, Sabrina. I know you want to see Blake. I understand. I'm a Revolution fan, so I want to see Matt Turner. Mexico. How can you say Mexico have way better players when the U.S. beat them twice? In the Gold Cup, we beat our C team. We beat Mexico with our C team. So the U.S. have better players. I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong. Mexico have great players, but to say, to say Mexico has way better players is absolute nonsense. Where does Blake play at? He plays for the Philadelphia Union. Yeah, he plays for Philadelphia. Yeah, history Mexico is better. Right now, US is better. Mexico just played bad. Well, that is a lame excuse. In two finals, by the way, in two finals. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in, Kathleen. I appreciate it. Does Michael Bradley even play anymore? Yeah, he actually does. Or are you talking about Dos Santos? They're both still playing either way. Yeah. 44th minute. Cade Cowell couldn't keep that one in play. The youngest player on this All-Star team, Cade Cowell, for the San Jose Earthquakes. They got nervous. Come on. Well, you have to deal with the nerves, man. Then the US handled the moment better. That I mean, you can make all the excuses you want for Mexico, but the fact of the matter is the US beat them twice this summer. Hello, Basir. Welcome in, man. Yeah, exactly. The Mexico players are a lot. Yeah, a lot of them are aging, and in the U.S. have younger, yeah, younger players who are more talented, and the U.S. have more players playing in Europe too, which is a huge advantage. Which is a huge advantage. Um, I mean, the U.S. have so much talent right now. They're playing for top clubs in Europe, so that is a huge deal, no doubt. And here come Liga MX on the ball right now is Diego Valdez. Now it comes out wide. The crowd getting into it at Bank of California Stadium. No, Nani's not out there right now. Nani's not out there right now. I'm sure we'll see him in the second half, however. We've reached the 45-minute mark. How much time will be added on to the end of the first half here in the 2021 MLS All-Star Game? Well, there's your answer. 3 additional minutes. Oh, that's a great combination play. Jimenez on his left. Jimenez with a shot, and it flashes wide. What a chance that was. Jimenez providing a spark off the bench for Liga MX. I'm not ignoring you, Van. Sorry, man. There's so many comments, and I'm trying to call the game. I'm trying to acknowledge all the comments. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. I apologize. Do I think Chelsea's gonna win against Liverpool? Mm, uh, I know you'll say I'm sitting on the fence, but I see a draw in all honesty. Here's Bo. Bo clipping one into the back post, but no runner was there. Rossi arrived late, and it's picked up by Talavera. Yes, I'm well aware, Oscar. And if you keep having to go back to 2018, then that's a bit sad. I'm talking about right now, 2021. No, Blake didn't start the game. So all 3 goalkeepers are playing Sabrina. So Pedro Gallese played the first 30 minutes. Blake is playing the next 30 minutes. And then Turner will play the last 30 minutes because there's 3 goalkeepers. This one squared across and cleared away eventually by Diego Rossi. About 80 seconds left here in first half stoppage time. I can do a game reaction vlog when I go to a game. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is technically a friendly, Eldon. Yes. Yeah, the MLS each year they have an all-star game. Usually the MLS All-Stars play a European club. Like last time they played, which was 2019 because they didn't have an all-star game last year because of COVID. But last time they played Atletico Madrid. I think before that they played Juventus. So usually they play European clubs. But this year they're playing Liga MX All-Stars. So it's two all-star squads going against each other. I'm not a bit salty at all, Oscar. You're the one who's salty that the USA are better than Mexico. They lose every game. You're just spitting nonsense. They lose every game, but they beat Mexico twice in the same summer. Come on, man. This one hooked in and cleared away by MLS. No, Turner's the best goalkeeper in MLS. Come on, Sabrina. Come on. Blake is second best, but Turner's best. And there we go. It's halftime at Bank of California Stadium. Liga MX 1, MLS 0 at the break. Jonathan Rodriguez's goal in the 21st minute is the difference between the two sides. It's been a free-flowing, action-packed game. And in Los Angeles, it's 1-0 Liga MX up at the break. Now you have to go to the personal insults, Oscar. All right, man. If you have to go there, that's pretty sad. But I'll be back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It is MLS 0, Liga MX 1, the All-Star Game at the midway point. I'll be back with the halftime report right after this quick break. Hello and welcome into the halftime report of the 2021 MLS All-Star Game. I'm back, Eldon. Don't worry, man. And yeah, I definitely recommend watching MLS. It's a great league. It's entertaining, and the league is getting better and better. There's a lot of great talent in the league, but as you say, being in Europe, being 6 hours ahead of the Eastern time zone, 9 hours ahead of the Pacific time zone. Yeah, a lot of the games for you are in the middle of the night, so that is tough indeed. But yeah, definitely a fun league, entertaining league with plenty of talent, and it's getting better year after year. And just going over the first half highlights, 8 minutes in, It was a strong start from MLS, and Diego Rossi surely thought he had scored a chip over Ochoa, but flying in was Jorge Sanchez to clear one off the line. And then Liga MX would score the breakthrough goal in the 21st minute. Beautiful cross from the aforementioned Jorge Sanchez, and the controlled touch by Jonathan Rodriguez set himself up. A low-driven finish by Pedro Gallese, and that put Liga MX in front. 40 minutes in, towards the end of the first half, there would be another great chance for MLS. Gustavo Bo in on a breakaway, but a heavy last touch would let him down as it would get away, and Talavera was out to claim it. Liga MX then at the tail end of the half had an opportunity. Andre Blake with some great bit of goalkeeping well off his line and took it right away from the feet, I should say, of Jimenez. Well, coming up after the break, I'll look ahead to the second half of action. I'll actually let you guys listen into an interview with MLS Commissioner Don Garber. Don't go anywhere. It's a great night in LA for the MLS All-Star Game 2021. Welcome back, everybody. And just 3 days from now, right at this very stadium, Bank of California Stadium, LAFC will host their city rivals, the LA Galaxy, in El Trafico. That's Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hello, the Leon for tuning in over on Twitch. And I'll let you guys actually listen in to an interview with MLS Commissioner Don Garber.
Leagues have the first All-Star game with rival leagues with All-Stars was just important to us.
Look, you've been asked this question a million times, so I'm going to try it a different way. Let's say we're fishing, right? And we're just, we're spitballing about things, all right? And I demand that you put Liga MX and MLS and merge them together. In your mind, in your dream, what does that look like?
Well, I don't think we'd ever do it, Alexi. I think you get the benefits of a merger without having to sort of go through that process with unions and structure. You get a great All-Star game, you expand the Leagues Cup, you have Campeones Cup, you have so many different programs that deliver all that value for our fans, our owners, and ultimately for our players.
Don, what an incredible night this has been so far. But just looking back at the summer we've had with our national team as well as seeing other national teams and getting ready for World Cup qualifiers, talk about the impact MLS has had on bettering our national team as well as other countries in CONCACAF as well.
You know what? We have 58 players from our league that have played in the Gold Cup. We have players from almost 80 countries, more than any other sports league, soccer league, or whatever, anywhere in the world. So that's an important statement about where Major League Soccer is and the driver of making CONCACAF better. We should be as good as CONMEBOL. We should be as good as UEFA and Major League Soccer, and I think even Liga MX will help drive that improvement. I see you eyeing my jacket. You know what? It's hard to take these questions seriously when you're wearing that jacket on. But I will say, many more logos on that jacket today than when I first met you guys so many years ago.
All 27 clubs represented here. Maybe there's space for 28 somewhere down the line.
Maybe 30 too at some point.
I'm always in the market for a new blazer, my friend. Thanks for joining us.
All right, there is Commissioner of MLS, Don Garber, and thank you for tuning in. Carlos, I appreciate it. Over on Twitch, they're asking, what do I want? I want the MLS All-Stars to win. I do. Thank you, Carlos. No, a Mexican fan making an insult doesn't do anything for me. I don't care. It is what it is. I really don't care what was his name? Oscar has to say about my nose. I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. I'll be back after a quick break. It's back to action after this. Thank you, Project AF, for tuning in. He's a fan of Liga MX. You guys are in front at the break, but still a whole nother half to go. The final 45 are up next from LA. Welcome back, everybody. 45 minutes down, 45 remain in Los Angeles, California at Bank of California Stadium, home of LAFC. The first ever matchup between the All-Stars of MLS and the All-Stars of Liga MX. It's turned into a nice night in LA. The sun has set, the light shining down at Bank of California Stadium, and we will have a number of substitutions being made at the moment, and I'll get you caught up on all of those changes eventually. You can't wait for college football, Nate? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely more of an NFL fan than college football, admittedly. I follow college football a bit, but I'm much more of an NFL fan. I think that's just because of where I live. I live in New England. I live in Massachusetts, where it's outside of Boston, where it's a professional sports town. And college sports just aren't nearly as popular as down south. But yeah, I know college football does start this Saturday, and I follow college football a bit. I follow all college sports a bit. Definitely more of a professional sports fan, but not completely. I still do follow college sports plenty. I mean, my dad coached college soccer, so I am also a fan of college sports. So here we go. Plenty of changes, as mentioned, being made as I speak before the second half gets underway. And I'll get you caught up on all of those changes momentarily, as it looks like we have maybe 4 or 5 from each side. Yep, I think Pepe is going in, Nate. I'll make sure of that in a moment. And so off we go in Los Angeles. The second half underway. Jonathan Rodriguez scored the opening goal in the first half for Liga MX. We'll see if MLS can respond here in the second half with an equalizer and then maybe even a game winner. We'll see. Here is Jesus Murillo of MLS. That's a great turn on the far side. And the MLS All-Stars trying to get off on the front foot. That's flicked on, but not enough on it from, I believe that was Pepe. Yes, it was. So, yep. Ricardo Pepe is in, as Nate said. Welcome to the broadcast fair. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Now with it in the midfield for MLS is another substitute who came on, and that would be Edward Atuesta, another hometown player for LAFC. All right, so here we go. The players that came off for MLS include Christian Roldan, João Paulo, Walker Zimmerman, Alex Roldan. I couldn't even rattle off the rest of the list. Damir Krylik, Edward Atuesta, Miles Robinson, Julian Araujo, Ricardo Pepe, among those that came on. I think I missed 2 names there. So I'll confirm all of those substitutions in a moment. But yeah, basically a whole nother team on the pitch for MLS, not to mention the changes made by Liga MX. So, bear with me because a lot of new faces are out there as we speak. This has popped into the air momentarily. Liga MX looking to clear, but they do concede a corner kick. So a corner kick coming for the MLS All-Stars. And they are on the front foot to start the half. Atuesta ready to deliver the outswinger. It's a good ball in. Escapes the box. Pepe on the chase down. And now Liga MX take control at the edge of their own box. So what a turn that is. However, the whistle has gone. And what's the call here from the referee? Oh, you're an Ohio State fan, Nate? Okay. Yeah, all of the college football teams in my area pretty much stink. Boston College, I mean, they're okay. UMass is one of the worst college football programs in the country. Yeah, they're so I don't really have anyone to root for in college football, if I'm being completely honest. So 49th minute now. Liga MX, spray it wide. By the way, Rodriguez came off at the half for Liga MX, as did Valdez, Aquino, Goriaran, and so everyone. Alvarez, Doria, Montez, Sanchez. So it's a whole new Liga MX team out there, as well as MLS, basically. So that's the situation. We're about 5 minutes into the second half. Liga MX with the 1-goal advantage. All right, so here we go. Just updating you on some of those changes. As I mentioned, basically the whole 11 for Liga MX came off. Some of the players that came on included Aguilar, Tecillo, Reyes, Salas, Romo, Escobar, Vega, Canelo, Sambueza, and Funes Mori. In fact, I think I listed off all of them that came into the match. So there you have it. And one of the players that came off at the half for Liga MX was Orbelin Pineda. There's some pressure. Liga MX trying to stay calm under the pressure. Kai Wagner stepped forward, out for a Liga MX throw-in. There was Funes Mori, one of the breakout stars for Mexico this summer at the Gold Cup. He had 3 goals, and it was actually his first real stint with the Mexican national team. He made his first appearance with them in a friendly just weeks before the Gold Cup started. And boy, has he made an impact for them. As Murillo goes back for Galese. And Damir Kreilach goes down. Free kick awarded to MLS. Kreilach of Real Salt Lake. Great pass here. MLS could be in business. Cross floated in towards the back post. And what a block that is. Pepe denied at the back post. And that was a goal-saving block by Aguilar. What a ball from Kreilach, originally in behind. And then the cross was a great one for Pepe. And my goodness, MLS so close again to scoring their opening goal. It will set up a corner kick, and the header is in! The MLS All-Stars tie the game. Atuesta with a beautiful service, and it's put away by Murillo. 1-1, the score is tied, and the stadium erupts here at Bank of California Stadium. A little dance to cap it off from Jesus Murillo, and MLS are right back into this one. 1-1, the score is level. Well, Atuesta and Murillo connect on a consistent basis for LAFC. And Murillo just making the near post run, couldn't be picked up. And the header finding the net. MLS with a strong start to the second half. And now the momentum on their side. What's going on, Ron? Welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well, Rohan. Bob Bradley pleased with that. Two of his club players linking up for the goal. And it's game on at the MLS All-Star Game. I'm still getting caught up on all of the substitutions that were made, so just give me a moment with this. I apologize. I've never called a game where all 26 players on each team are being used. There usually aren't even that many players on a regular roster, of course, so this is the nightmare part about calling an all-star game. But it's all worth it in the end. A fun night thus far, and with that goal from MLS, things have got interesting. By the way, Andre Blake is the one in goal for MLS. I think I said Gillespie moments ago. I apologize. Gillespie was in for the first 30 minutes. Blake will be in for about 5 more before Matt Turner enters for the final 30 minutes, I should say. This isn't a tournament, Rohan. This is actually, so MLS each year has an all-star game where the best players in the league play in a game, and usually they play against European teams, actually. Like last time they played against Atletico Madrid. They played against Bayern Munich, Juventus, but this time the MLS All-Stars are playing against the Liga MX All-Stars, which is the Mexican league. And thank you, Christian, for tuning in. Internacional de Porto Alegre, campeão de todo. There we go. Yeah, champions of Brazil. There you go. Yeah, my dad is from Portugal, actually, Christian. So I know a bit of Portuguese. Unfortunately, I don't speak fluent Portuguese, but I know a bit. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Will I be doing any Prem games? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to be gone I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you. I don't know. I might be gone during some of the big games like Chelsea, Liverpool. So it depends. I'm not entirely sure yet, Rohan. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is laid off wide. So basically for both MLS and Liga MX, they've used all their players except their third goalkeepers, which will come in at the 60-minute mark. At least that's what I think. 56 minutes in and 1 goal apiece, by the way. I apologize. That still says halftime on the scoreboard. I'm surprised nobody let me know about that error. Well, you guys probably were aware that it's the second half. There we go. Now that's fixed. It is the second half. And that's crossed in. It's now cleared away. And now Liga MX into the attacking third. Can I share the StreamYard with you? No, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. Van. Whenever I've tried in the past, and it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Plus, I'm calling the game, so no need to I understand that. Hold on, what do we have here? Oh, sorry, I thought more substitutions were being made, but they were just showing the replay of the goal. No, don't apologize, Nate. That's my fault for not catching my mistake. You want to comment on the stream? That's what you're doing right now, man. Yeah, I know, Rohan, I know, but it's in the middle of the afternoon for me, and I think I'm going to be gone. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'll see. If it was at night, I would have been able to do it, but unfortunately, since I live in the U.S., all of the Prem games are in the morning or in the afternoon, and that's given away by the MLS through the middle. That's broken up in the midfield. Sorry, I'm still tracking down all of the substitutions. made by MLS. I'll eventually get all of them down. So yeah, actually Nani still has yet to enter the game, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. I'm sure he'll come on around the hour mark. Nani, a fan favorite, the Portuguese legend. As this is swung in and the header is away. No, I'm not ending the stream at all, man. No way. Nope. Do not worry. Here's Alexis Vega, and the cross is handled by Andre Blake. Here's Funes Mori for Romo. All right, I'm caught up with all the substitutions. It looks quite messy on my notes, but hey, I've got all of that done. Can I get it for free? I have no idea, Van. I have no idea, but I don't need to invite anyone anyways. I mean, it's completely fine with you commenting here on the stream, as that cross nearly snuck in at the near post, but Andre Blake had it covered. We've reached an hour into the match. Half an hour remains. 1-1 between MLS and Liga MX on a special night from Los Angeles. Jonathan Rodriguez, the goal for Liga MX, and it was Jesus Murillo for MLS. Ricardo Pepi, what a player that guy is. He's only 18 years of age. He's basically a year older than I am, and much more grown up than I am. I mean, to be playing professional soccer at 18 and being an MLS All-Star, it's just unreal. We'll see. He can choose either the U.S. or Mexico. He is eligible to represent either country, and he hasn't decided yet. So that remains to be seen. I'd love to see him choose the U.S., but we'll see. And this is a chance for MLS. Talavera closing down the angle. He got a piece of it. It will be another corner kick for the MLS All-Stars. There you go, man. There you go. Yes. Yeah, here's what my sheet looks like. It's a complete mess with all the substitutions that were made. But there's an inside look at what was originally my lineup sheet. And now Liga MX will make a goalkeeper change. So Talavera out and Nahuel Guzman is into the game, the Tigres keeper. Another corner kick for MLS, the header to the back post. There's a chance, and Guzman called into action immediately. He makes the stop, but it looks like a foul was called in the end. I think Shalloy on the second ball was whistled for the foul. Yeah, I think it was offside. I think Pepi came from an offside position. So I actually don't think it was a foul in the end. 63rd minute, and this game is absolutely wide open. Up and down action. By the way, Murillo, Wagner, and Blake have all come off. So Murillo, Wagner, and Blake are out. And I'll tell you who came on in a moment. I know Matt Turner is in goal now for MLS. And I think those are the final substitutions of the game. Believe it or not, all players from both sets of teams making an appearance tonight. And yeah, that would mean, Sands, and Nani were the other two that came in, along with Turner in goal, of course. So there you go. That will be a foul called. Yeah, well, in the second half, MLS has really upped the intensity, and we saw that result in a goal early on in the second half. Murillo's header off the corner kick. And so Matt Turner will take the goal kick. What a year he's having. And as a Revolution fan myself, it's been a pleasure watching him. I go to most Revolution home games. He's so fun to see in person. He's obviously had a breakout season for not only the Revolution, but also in the Gold Cup this summer for the United States. He was just spectacular all Gold Cup long. And it'll be interesting to see where he's placed in the on the depth chart, if you like, for goalkeepers for the World Cup qualifiers. I'm sure he'll be on the roster, but, could he compete for the starting job with Steffen and Horvath? I mean, it's a good problem to have if you're Greg Berhalter, because there's three very good goalkeepers competing for that starting job. I still think Steffen will be the starter, but, I think Steffen needs to get more playing time at the club level. He's obviously with Man City, which is spectacular, but he's not playing consistently, whereas Matt Turner is, and Ethan Horvath as well for Club Brugge, I believe. He's not starting consistently. So, that's where Matt Turner has the edge. He's playing week in, week out. And I think it's only a matter of time before he makes a move to Europe as well. That's turned over by Liga MX, and it's tracked down by Sebastian Lletget. Oh, and that's a turnover in a dangerous area. Liga MX could capitalize. Here's the shot, blocked, and it ends up wide. That's phenomenal defending by another player who had a breakout tournament at the Gold Cup for the U.S., Miles Robinson of Atlanta United. A poor giveaway at the back nearly led to Liga MX retaking the lead, but Miles Robinson came to the rescue as Alexis Vega with the opportunity, and it will be a corner kick coming. Do I think Canada will qualify for the World Cup? Yeah, I do. I think they will. I think it's time. Canada have impressed me lately. They've impressed me as of late. So, yeah, I think Canada will qualify. Yep. I think they'll get it done. They have a real bright future ahead, and MLS trying to spring a counterattack, but getting back there for Liga MX was Canelo. And now it's in the middle with Salas. Here's a switch of play. Oh, it's a great first touch. And now on the run, and having it taken away at the last moment was Vega. Vega's been dangerous near goal, but MLS so far have been able to contain him. We're 3/4 through the match. 1-1 the score from Los Angeles. And you can tell the intensity's picking up as this game enters its latter stages. And with it now is Krylek. Back it comes all the way to Matt Turner. Turner once more out wide, and now it's played into the middle. Liga MX win the ball. A nice header by Tassio, and a foul called against MLS. The whistle that time going against Edward Atuesta. Matt Turner getting himself and his teammates set for a free kick and from a dangerous position for Liga MX. And standing over it is Sambueza. Sambi, as he's nicknamed. Sambueza delivers with the left foot towards the back post. Header away from danger. And Liga MX will win a throw-in. Escobar quickly takes it. Now it's a return pass. Great chip to the end line. Cross to a dangerous area. And the shot stopped by a diving Matt Turner. Not enough pace on the effort. A reminder that CONCACAF World Cup qualifying begins next week. And on September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the United States will take on Canada. That should be a good one, and I hope to be on the call for most, if not all, U.S. World Cup qualifying games. You won't want to miss all of that. Starting next Thursday, we're actually just 8 days away from the first United States World Cup qualifier when they take on El Salvador. So just over 20 minutes remain. Thanks everyone for your company tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. A one-of-a-kind MLS All-Star Game. Something we've never seen before, but perhaps it's here to stay. I certainly would be for it. I think it's great seeing the MLS and Liga MX All-Stars square off. This now comes out wide for Cade Cowell. Cowell looking to cross. His effort blocked, but it will go in behind for an MLS corner kick. No, Nate, there's no extra time. Nope. It would go straight to PKs just because, it's an exhibition. No need to make these guys play an extra 30 minutes if it were still to be tied after 90. But yes, they would go straight to penalties. Welcome back, John. Appreciate you tuning in, man. It's been a fun night so far between the MLS and Liga MX All-Stars. And here come Liga MX on the counter. Vega tugged from behind and a whistle going against Julian Araujo. And Araujo shown yellow. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a yellow card at an All-Star game. So that might be a first. Julian Araujo is booked. Araujo, an interesting story on the international stage. Because he, like many others, is a dual national, so he can represent either the U.S. or Mexico, and he's actually in the midst of trying to make that decision. He's actually put on the U.S. World Cup qualifying roster, but it's doubtful that he'll actually play for them because he's still trying to make up his mind as to whether or not he wants to represent the U.S. or Mexico. He did play for the U.S. U23s at the Olympic qualifying back in March. But we'll see. We'll see what he chooses in the end. As MLS, we're looking for the switch. Lurking on the left wing for MLS was number 3, and that would be George Bello. Bello, who played for the United States at the Gold Cup and is on Atlanta United. And by the way, I said Nani came in earlier. He didn't. He's the lone player that hasn't come in, so I don't know what that's about. Oh, but there he is. Right as I say that, they show Nani warming up. The 34-year-old from Praia, Cape Verde, could be a difference maker if he's to come on in the final minutes. We shall see. This is a bouncing ball, offside called. Can I tell you the names of the players on both of the teams? Well, Rohan, since it's an all-star game, there's like 25 or 26 players on each team. So, I mean, I could list them all off. I'm not sure if I want to. But, I mean, I'll tell you some of the star names on each team. So for MLS, you've got Carlos Vela, who's actually injured. You've got Nani, Rodolfo Pizarro, Raul Ruidiaz, Lucas Zelarayan, Gustavo Bo, Ricardo Pepi, etc. Then for Liga MX, you have the likes of Nahuel Guzman, Guillermo Ochoa in goal. You have Alexis Vega, Luis Romo. You have Rogelio Funes Mori, of course. And look at that, Todd Gurley, running back for the Los Angeles Rams in the NFL, in attendance for this one. That's wonderful to see. John, MLS is in black. MLS is wearing black. Liga MX wearing white. You don't watch men's soccer in North America, really? You only watch the EPL for men's soccer. Okay. Well, I would definitely recommend watching men's soccer in North America, especially MLS. I'm a big fan of MLS. New England Revolution are my local club, as this is a free kick for Liga MX, and the shot from distance sails over the bar. Once again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Always a fun time, calling the MLS All-Star Game, and definitely with this unique game where it's All-Stars from MLS and Liga MX squaring off. It's cool to see. It's cool to see. I think it was a great idea. It was actually supposed to happen last year, but COVID pushed it back 1 year. Yeah, absolutely, Nate. MLS is a lot of fun. I love MLS. Who scored for MLS? It was actually a defender, believe it or not, Jesus Murillo. Yeah, he scored from a corner kick. So if a defender is going to score, usually is from a set piece, and that's exactly what happened. But yeah, it was Murillo of LAFC scoring from a corner kick. And here comes Nani. So Nani comes on for the final quarter hour, I should say, and he gets the captain's armband as well. Can he be the impact maker off the bench? He replaces Cade Cowell, the youngster. And wouldn't it be a fairy tale story if Nani were to score the winner off the bench? You love women's soccer, John? Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Definitely seems like you know a lot about women's soccer. No doubt about it. Yeah, I like women's soccer too. I love women's soccer and men's soccer, in all honesty. I'm a fan of both. As in which keeper? What do you mean by that, Sabrina? Oh, which keeper is in right now for MLS? Matt Turner is now in. Yeah, so Gillespie played the first 30, and then the next 30, Blake was in, and now Turner's in for the final 30. Exactly, John. Exactly. Yeah, you'd love to see it. I would love to see MLS beat Liga MX. Hopefully that happens. We'll see how the final 15 or so minutes play out. Ball's out on the far side for a Liga MX throw, and it's quickly taken. And now chipped ahead. It could be a chance here, but great defending. Getting a leg in there at the last moment was James Sands, who was also part of that U.S. Gold Cup team earlier this summer. Oh, sorry, Sabrina. Which MLS keeper was the goal scored on? Okay, yeah. So the Liga MX goal, who was scored on? It was Gillespie. It was Pedro Gillespie. Yep. And now here's the cross, the header into the hands of Turner. This is club, yeah, that's true. But it's still, it's still kind of USA versus Mexico. But yeah, it is club, as you say. But, it's still US versus Mexico in there. So. When I end the stream, you're going to go to sleep. All right, fair enough. Well, yeah, you've got school, right, Van? Yeah. So, yeah, it's getting a bit late. 78th minute now. Who will get the winner? Will there be some late heroics? Here's Miles Robinson. All right, no problem, PDX. I completely understand. You have a wonderful evening as well, man. It's a bouncing ball in the midfield. Rodolfo Pizarro with the header forward. And now he gets the return pass. And that's an underwhelming cross in the end, handled by Nahuel Guzman. You're also watching Portland Gotham right now. Yep. That game is going on right now. Here in the U.S., it's actually on TV on the CBS Sports Network. So, yeah, I'll probably catch the end of that after this one ends. You just love my stream? Well, I greatly appreciate that, Sabrina. That means a lot. I'm glad you enjoy it. You have to go to sleep after the stream. You have school tomorrow. Yep, completely understandable, man. So 2 more changes for Liga MX. Salas will come off for Lira. So Lira is in. And I'll check on the other change momentarily. It will be Alexis Vega making way for Guzman. So there you have it. Oh, and this is a chance at the edge of the box. Funes Mori had it. Now it's laid off. And from distance, that shot is blocked. Second chance, and it's well off the mark. Goal kick for MLS. Sorry, going over the comments. No, I'm not making money off the streaming. No, I just enjoy doing it, and I want to pursue a sports broadcasting career. So it's good practice for myself, and I enjoy doing it. You know, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. Plus, I have a few other part-time jobs where I'm making some money. So outside of sports broadcasting, that is. Yeah, I just do it because I love it. Same with my high school. I volunteer to call games for the local TV channel. I've done 96 games for them over the last 2 years. So, and it's all volunteer. I don't make a penny. So, but it's good for my resume, and good to just get the practice in. I'll get money when I hit 1K. Well, yeah, that would be, that would be nice if money comes along with it. And I have had sports broadcasting internships before with another website called Sportscaster, where it was a paid internship, so I made a decent amount of money doing that as well. So yeah, here comes Nani and MLS on the attack. This is laid off, and the shot is blocked. Charging in was Bello. It will be a corner kick. Final 9 minutes plus stoppage time. You would have donated. Well, I appreciate that, man. No need. You guys just tuning in is enough. You don't, that's going above and beyond in itself. So you don't need to do any more than you guys tuning in. It means a lot. Here's Nani delivering the cross. It's an in-swinger. Headed into the air. Bello had 3 Liga MX players surrounding him. Now it comes out wide to Nani. Nani surveying his options, trying to combine. The return pass broken up. Popped in the air and claimed by Nahuel Guzman. Getting the touch, by the way, was Aguilar. What do I think is the hardest formation to use in soccer besides the diamond? Oh, good question. I have to think about that. What would you say, John? What would you say? The hardest formation. That's tough to say. I had to think about that. My thoughts about Pep Guardiola. He's a great manager. He's a great manager, and I think, he hasn't achieved what he wanted yet at Man City. He came close last year in the Champions League, of course. But, he's a great manager, one of the best, even though maybe he's underwhelmed at times for Man City. The fact of the matter is he's one of the best managers in the world. Last night's stream has like 5,000 viewers. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I saw when I ended it, it was already at like 3,000, which is crazy. So, yeah, that stream blew up. By the way, Atuesta moments ago got a yellow card. That's the second yellow card of the All-Star game. And here come Liga MX. Just holding it a bit too long, maybe, was Sambueza. And now it's back for Edward Atuesta. Nani finding Leggett. Leggett in space for MLS. It's been a really open game, especially in the second half. Nani wants it back. He'll get it, but couldn't quite return the pass, and it is out for a Liga MX throw-in. My TV channel is a minute behind? Really? Try switching to Univision. I guess I could try that. Is it really a minute behind? That's crazy. I know there's a slight delay on YouTube, so that might be part of it. Let's see Univision compared to this one, the time on the clock. So this one's 83:57. Yeah, Univision's about the same time on my TV. So, but yeah, it's about on the same time. Now with it for MLS, and driving one in from distance was Pepe. Turned aside by Guzman. Second chance, Pepe sliding in. It was partially blocked, and now Liga MX clear. And that's now clipped in. It's settled by Pepe on the turn. He puts one over the bar. 85th minute of play now. You meant reactions for the game. Yeah. No, I was just comparing FS1 to Univision, the time of the game on my TV, and it was about the same for whatever reason. So Univision isn't that far ahead. Only a couple seconds. You have Spectrum, Van? Okay, yeah, I have Comcast. Pepe does want that goal so bad. Yeah, he wants it. Yeah, sorry my reactions are behind. I don't know why that is, John. As I mentioned, there is like I think a 6 or 7 second delay on YouTube. Which may be part of it, but if it's a whole minute, then I don't know why that is. Because I didn't rewind it or anything. This is live, so I don't know. And Shalloy is not quite going to get there, as that's picked up by Nahuel Guzman. Oh, really? Your TV was behind for the Euros and your friend spoiled it? Yeah. Well, as long as you guys don't spoil in the chat, we'll be good. But yeah, that would be great if you don't spoil it. I'm not saying anyone would, but just in case. Now, this one chased down by Pepe, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. The intervention came from Guzman. And now he'll chip this one out wide. Nice win by Bello. He stepped in to take it away for MLS. Nani now holds. Nani lays it back. 87th minute. MLS working through the middle. It's now held by Sebastian Leggett. Leggett dancing on the ball, and he finds Miles Robinson. A foul called, and now Liga MX awarded their first yellow card. Goal MLS, Carlos. Are you serious? Oh, you're just teasing me. I was like, what? I must be way behind if you commented that like a minute ago. I wish. Hopefully MLS can get a late goal here. By the way, the yellow card came to Luis Romo, who, if I'm not mistaken, was part of the Olympic team for Mexico in Tokyo a few weeks ago. This one coming down to the wire at Bank of California Stadium. 1 goal apiece. That got away from Pepe. And now Liga MX will reset. It comes back to Nahuel Guzman. Oscar got mad, yeah. Well, after he insulted my nose, I guess he dipped. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Some Mexican fans are like that, so, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, he's still crying. USA greater than Mexico. Absolutely, Carlos. Absolutely, man. Here is Nani. Nani hands it off to Sebastian Lletget of the LA Galaxy. Now it's Bello out wide. Bello floats one in. Back post header. Oh, it's across the face of goal, but not quite on frame. Pepe was lurking at the near post, and it will be a goal kick. All right. Yeah, we'll see, John. We'll see if Spain can win the Euros for women. Yeah, it should be a good tournament because yeah, that well, obviously women's soccer on a global scale is getting better worldwide, but within Europe itself, there are a lot of nations improving. So I think the Euros will be very competitive for the women. As we are 20 seconds away from stoppage time now. Here is Tecillo carrying it forward. Liga MX looking for a late winner. But the header's away. Sebastian Lletget got a piece of it. Nani didn't get there. Liga MX in the box. And the cross cut out. It came from the right wing by Escobar. Bello got in the way, and there'll be 2 additional minutes. My thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer. Hate to break it to you, Carlos, but I didn't see the trailer. Yeah, I'm not really into movies that much. I'm not into Marvel that much either. So, yeah, I didn't see it. I know that may seem crazy, but that stuff just doesn't entertain me. Believe it or not. You want Pepe to score so badly? Yeah, it would be great to see Pepe score. You know, one of the youngest players out there. Yeah, I know. It's definitely a bruh moment. I knew that was coming. Yeah, if I have some free time, I'll go back and watch that game for sure, or at least the highlights, if I can find it. Yeah, if you know me well, you know that I'm like sports is everything for me, basically. I mean, I have some other interests, but like I don't know. I just uh, that's not my type of thing. I'm pretty much sports centric for the most part. 30 seconds left. Maybe one last chance for Liga MX. But the cross was played behind Escobar. It comes now out to midfield. A sliding challenge won nicely by Pepe. Pepe's been all over the place. And here comes Nani down the left wing. Possibly the last play of the game. Nani cutting inside. Nani still going. Play on, says the referee. He tried to clip it into the box. The header broke it up momentarily, but MLS have it back. Here's Araujo. Araujo couldn't connect, and that will do it. The full-time whistle comes, and after 90 minutes, it's MLS All-Stars 1, Liga MX All-Stars 1, and penalty kicks will decide the winner. Well, what an epic ending this should be to a fun night in LA. Penalty kicks are coming in this one. How much do I know about men's soccer? Yeah, I know plenty about men's soccer, John. Yeah, just as much as women's soccer, probably more, honestly. Well, yeah, I know plenty about men's soccer. I follow men's soccer around the world. I follow, MLS, Liga MX, CONCACAF Champions League, and then I follow all the big European leagues, UEFA Champions League. I watch the Euros, the Gold Cup Copa America, I watch everything, to be honest. Stop it. I'm not ignoring you, Van. I'm not ignoring you, man. I saw what you said. Marvel stuff doesn't interest you. I'm not ignoring you, man. I promise. They're getting ready for penalties for you. Yeah, same here. Same here. They're getting set for penalties. The coin toss taking place momentarily as we get set. So the goals came, well, for Liga MX, it came in the first half from Jonathan Rodriguez. And then in the second half, it was Murillo with the header for the MLS All-Stars from the corner kick. This will be the fourth ever penalty kick shootout at the MLS All-Star Game. I've been reading your comments, Van. I don't read every comment out loud. I promise I'm not ignoring you, man. I'm trying to call a game while acknowledge all the comments. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying my best to acknowledge all of the comments. Who do I think will start for at goalkeeper for the U.S. men's national team? I want it to be Matt Turner, John, but I still think it's going to be Zach Steffen. Yeah. I still see it being Steffen, in all honesty. So here we go. Both teams fired up. Who will step up as the penalty kick takers for both MLS and Liga MX? We shall see. This should be a fun ending, no doubt about it. And Matt Turner, who's had an incredible year for both the Revolution and the United States at the Gold Cup, he is known for making big saves on penalty kicks. Can he provide the same type of heroics tonight against Liga MX? We shall see. Sabrina, it's the end of regulation, actually. Penalty kicks will decide the winner here. It's 1-1 after 90 minutes. Hello, Juan. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Going back to your comment earlier, Carlos, what's my least favorite league to watch out of the top 5? I would probably say league. Yeah. Well, now that Messi's there, I'll be watching more PSG games. But yeah, I watch league the least. If I had to rank it based on like my favorite leagues to watch in Europe, I would go Premier League 1, probably La Liga 2, Bundesliga 3, Serie A 4, and League 5. That would probably be my order of my favorites out of the top 5 leagues, and just how much I watch them, basically. Yeah, exactly, John. I mean, Matt Turner is fine with his feet. He's all right. I mean, I am a Revolution fan, so I pretty much watch every Matt Turner game, and I actually go to almost every Revolution home game. So, it's been fun watching him. You're right. He isn't great with his feet. He's decent with his feet, but as you say, for Steffen, he's not playing consistently, whereas Matt Turner is. So yeah, Steffen's on the bench at Man City. So. Yeah, I saw that Bayern won 12-0 today against, what was it, Bremer, a 5th division team. Yeah. Do I think Aguero wants to go to MLS? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if MLS is on the eyes of Aguero, or in the plans for Aguero. I'm not sure. All right, so here we go. Liga MX will be first up, and the score I'll be putting up is the score of the penalty kick shootout. Not to be confused with the score after regulation. It was 1-1 after 90. And here we go to penalty kicks. The first shooter is Sambueza, and he goes down the middle to convert. Turner dove to his left. Sambueza took the gamble by going straight down the middle, and it pays off. 1-0 Liga MX lead. So now will be Damir Krylek of Real Salt Lake stepping up for Major League Soccer. What can Krylek do from the penalty spot? Well, John, you're mistaken. Matt Turner is probably the best penalty kick stopper in MLS. Here's Krylek to try to even the score. And he does. He does the exact same thing as Sambueza down the middle. Guzman, just like Turner, gets to his left. It's 1-1 in LA. All right, to the second round we go. And for Liga MX, it will be the man for Monterrey, Rogelio Funes Mori. Yeah, I saw that Arsenal won 6-0. Yeah, in the Carabao Cup. They finally played a good game. Here we go. A deep breath from Funes Mori. Saved! Matt Turner denies Funes Mori. The kick stopped by the Revolution keeper. And it's the first save of the penalty kick shootout. Funes Mori trying to go down the middle. And Turner got a foot to it. And there's an example, John, of Turner's penalty kick stopping abilities. And now stepping up for MLS will be Shaloy of Sporting Kansas City. He's had a fantastic year. And what can he do from the spot here against Nahuel Guzman? Shaloy. Oh, yes! He buries it. No chance for Guzman. Upper left corner, 2-1. MLS have taken the lead in the penalty kick shootout. That was taken very well by the Sporting KC midfielder. Bob Bradley is loving it. And now let's see if Liga MX can once again equalize. It will be Lira, the 21-year-old, for Liga MX to begin round 3. He skies it over the bar. It's a complete miss from Lira. And it's back-to-back misses from the spot for Liga MX. Yeah, he was leaning back on the shot. He was leaning back, never looked confident. And this time, no need for Turner to be called into action. Chelsea is in the Carabao Cup, Van. They just don't come in until the next round, since they're one of the better Premier League teams. I believe that's the case. And so now here we go. Bottom of the third round. It's Edward Atuesta to try to put MLS up by 2. No! Guzman didn't even need to move. He saw this one all the way. Stayed put. Atuesta trying to trick him by going down the middle. And that is a lifeline for Liga MX as they stay alive here in the penalty kick shootout. All right, so Liga MX still with hope. We go to the fourth round. MLS leading 2-1. It will be Reyes. The left-footed effort. Save! Turner does it again! Would you believe it? Matt Turner with his second save of the penalty kick shootout. This guy is unreal. He got his left arm to it. And in a breakout season, Turner continues to deliver the goods. And now MLS a chance to win it. And it is Nani to try to be the hero. He can clinch the victory for MLS right here. Guzman coming over to have a word. Nani of Orlando against Guzman of Tigres. A chance to win it for Nani. Can he deliver the game-winning shot? No! Nani sent it wide. Oh my goodness. He completely shanks this one wide of the target, and Nani misses an opportunity to win it. Oh man, a bad miss. And MLS continually have given Liga MX a chance. All right, Liga MX have to score. Will Turner save a third shot? Well, stepping up is Luis Romo, and he scores. Oh, what a cheeky finish that was. Look at this. He was stepping up casually and slots one into the bottom right corner. It's now 2-2. And now MLS have a chance to win it again. And it's, look at who it is. It's Pepe. Ricardo Pepe, a chance to win it. The 18-year-old with an opportunity to be the hero for MLS tonight. Can he rise up to the pressure? Some trash talk from Nahuel Guzman trying to get into the head of the youngster. Pepe to win it. Oh, he does it. Pepe, bar down. MLS defeat Liga MX. What a way to win. And that is all she wrote. What a fun night it was. The penalty kick shootout ends 3-2 in favor of MLS, and they win the 2021 MLS All-Star Game. Wow. A near miss, but Pepe goes bar down for the win, and the MLS All-Stars celebrate while Liga MX fall just short. Another win for the USA over Mexico. You gotta love it. And the MLS All-Stars pose for a celebration picture. You gotta love it. This All-Star game really delivered. The MLS All-Stars as well. You gotta give them credit. They came from behind a resilient comeback victory. And that is it. Yeah, your man, Nate. Ricardo Pepe for the win. How about it? Well, looking back at the replay, what a finish. He was certainly going for power off the bar and in. Wow. Really well hit from the FC Dallas youngster. Everyone's calling for Oscar. Yeah, where is he? Where is he? Yeah, I don't hear any Mexico fans now. I don't. Yep, 3 times this summer the USA come on top of Mexico in different forms. Twice at the international stage and then once at the club level. What a night it was. This was a lot of fun, folks. It finishes MLS All-Stars 1, Liga MX All-Stars 1. MLS All-Stars win 3-2 in penalty kicks. And I wonder who's going to get the MVP. Could it be Matt Turner, who made 2 penalty kick saves? I think he has a shout. Could it be Pepe, who scored the game winner? That will be interesting to see indeed. John, how are you criticizing Matt Turner when he made 2 saves? That's all you can ask from a goalkeeper. I mean, as a goalkeeper, you want your goalkeeper to make, a save. 2 would be great. And there you go. Matt Turner awarded the MVP trophy. So your 2021 MLS All-Star Game MVP goes to Matt Turner. His incredible season continues. This guy continues to light it up. I mean, he is having a breakout season, and he won MVP at the Gold Cup, and he wins it here in the All-Star Game. Wow, that was a good time. That was a good time. Certainly hope you guys enjoyed it. Before I sign off, let's hear from the MLS All-Star MVP, Matt Turner.
How good does that sound, Matt? Yeah, it sounds nice. I think when I was on the broadcast, whatever it was, 30 minutes in, I said I was kind of secretly hoping it was going to penalties. When Bob told me yesterday that I was was going to play 60 to 90, I said back to him, well, you could just tell me you want me in there just in case it goes to penalties. So I was just messing with him. But at the end of the day, I'm happy we won this for MLS, and it felt really good to put in a good performance.
Talk to me about the penalty kicks. You were saying that Natty was going to have the winner, but you were the winner. How was that tension coming into PK?
Yeah, I mean, I always say in every interview I've ever done about penalty kicks, that's the most fun that a goalkeeper can have. The expectation is all on the shooter. So I was just going to try to enjoy myself the best way I could out there, and that was to win and make a couple saves, and that felt really nice.
And then finally, we were talking a lot about, prior to this game, about the summer that the U.S. have had. And at the end of it, it says 3-0, 3-0. How sweet it is for you guys.
Yeah, it feels great. Like I was saying, anytime you pin MLS and Liga MX or US versus Mexico, I think you saw a real game out there tonight. Guys really wanted to win this one. I think it was a great event for both leagues. And, 3-0, it's all good. But, the real business starts with World Cup qualifying, and that'll be the real test.
Thank you very much, Matt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, there you hear the post-game thoughts of the All-Star Game MVP, Matt Turner. And, John's definitely trolling. What's the next stream? I'm not entirely sure yet, Carlos. I'm not sure just yet. Yeah, no problem, Nate. It was a fun time, and great to see MLS take down Liga MX in PKs. That will do it for my broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese saying good night, everybody. MLS defeat Liga MX USA over Mexico again.